Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your maths lesson this morning. So this morning we're going to start our maths lesson by looking at multiplication, and that multiplication can be done in any order and that it is commutative. Now, we have used these words before and we have looked at commutative addition and commutative multiplication. So we're just going to use that language again today. So here are some key words we're going to use. Multiply is going to come up quite a number of times in today's lesson, and so is the word lots of, because we're going to be looking at multiplication in groups. So here we've got a calculation that says 4 times 6 equals 4 lots of 6, and the answer is 24. Now, if we're looking at it commutatively, then here the numbers 6 and 4 and 6 lots of 4 have been switched around in comparison to this calculation. But if you look at the bottom here where we've got the answer, this answer is 24 and this answer is 24, and that is because when we are doing multiplication, it's commutative, so we can swap the two around. So here our array shows 4 counters in each column, and we have got 6 columns totaling 24, and here it's been switched around and we've got 6 going across in our rows, and there are 4 rows of 6, which shows our commutative multiplication. So looking here at these calculations then, which ones have the same answer? So we've got 6 times 3 is 18, 3 times 7 is 21, and 6 times 5 is 30. So each of these have got a partner at the bottom of the screen. Now, using our commutative law, can you work out which one goes with which? Pause the video now and have a go at that. So let's see the answers. We have got 3 times 7 is 21, is exactly the same calculation as 7 times 3. 3 times 6 equals 18 is exactly the same calculation as 3 times 6. And finally, 6 times 5 equals 30 is exactly the same as 5 times 6. So it doesn't matter if you do your calculation as 6 times 2 or 2 times 6, you arrive at the same answer. Well done, everybody. To finish off our commutative multiplication here, we've got 2 more arrays. So we've one calculation here that says 5 multiplied by 2 is 10, and again here we've got 2 multiplied by 5 is 10, and the same here with our smiley faces for this morning. We've got 3 times 4 equals 12 and 4 times 3, which equals 12. So again, exactly the same. The calculations have just been switched around, but the answer is the same. Well done, everybody. For the second part of today's lesson, we're going to be looking at recalling multiplication facts. Now, we're all really good at recalling our multiplication facts, so we're going to use some diagrams and some pictures today to help us to recall those facts and use our 2, 5 and 10 times table, and then later on in the lesson you'll be looking at your 3 and 4 times table as well. So today we're going to look at completing these sentences below. So we'll start with the first one that says 2 bunnies have how many ears? So if we look at the picture here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 bunnies have 4 ears. And to write that as a multiplication, we're going to have 2 bunnies, and each of those bunnies have 2 ears each. So 2 times 2 equals 4, because we've 1 bunny here with 2 ears and we've 1 bunny here with 2 ears. So together they've got 4 ears. Here we've got 6 bicycles. So let's count the bicycles. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 bicycles have how many wheels? Let's count them together. So this one's got 2, this one's got 2 and 2, 2, 2 and 2. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So all together 6 bicycles have 12 wheels. And to write that as a multiplication sentence, we say that 6 bicycles have got 2 wheels each, and in total we have got 12 wheels. Excellent, well done everybody. Right, finally, we've got some more information missing from this next question. So it doesn't tell us how many pairs of shoes we've got, and it doesn't tell us how many shoes. So let's have a look. First of all, we've got, this is 1 pair of shoes, this is 2 pairs of shoes, we've got 3 pairs of shoes and 4 pairs of shoes. So 4 pairs of shoes make how many shoes altogether? Can you count those shoes and see how many you get? If you said there are 8 shoes altogether, then you are absolutely right, because 4 pairs of shoes with 2 shoes in the pair gives us a total of 8. Well done everybody. So let's excuse me, let's have a look and see if we can fill in the blanks of these number tracks. So we're still looking at our 2 times table, but we have got some numbers that are missing. So for every time we jump along the number track, we need to add 2 to the number, because they're the numbers in our 2 times table. So let's count up and stop when we get to 10. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What number comes next? If you were counting, we would say the number 12. So we've got 12, 14, 16. What will come next? You've just shouted 18. Excellent, well done. And the final one is 20. Now, here we are missing the first 2 numbers. So we need to work out which number comes just before 6 and which number comes just before that. So we've got 6, 8, 10, and the next number here would be 12. Well done. Okay, but going back, we need to work out what would be the number that comes before 6. If we were adding 2 each time, to go backwards we would need to take away 2. So let's pop a 4 in there, and then take away another 2 to go to this one, and we have got 2. So let's count together. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. The final one, again, we've got a number missing at the beginning here, but if you look at your number track at the top here, you've actually got the answer there in front of you. So we've got 16 is here. So which number comes just before 16? It is 14 in your 2 times table. Well done. Which number then comes after 20? Let's count from 14. So we've got 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. Well done everyone, super counting. So we're moving on to look at the 5 times table this time. So we're going to complete the sentences below. So 1 flower has how many petals? Let's count those petals together. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 flower has 5 petals. So to write that as a number sentence, we would say 1 flower has 5 petals, and that gives us a total of 5. So 1 times 5 is 5. Let's move on to the next one. So we've got 3 starfish this time. We need to see how many points the starfish have got. So 3 starfish have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the 3 starfish have got 15 points between them. So to write that as a number sentence, we would have 3 starfish with 5 points on each star, because we have got 5 here, we have got 5 here, and we've got 5 here, with it giving us a total of 15. Excellent. Okay, so the final one again has got some information missing. So how many hands can we see there? Have a quick count and see if you can count how many hands we can see. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 hands altogether, and 5 hands have got a total of how many fingers? Well, with 5 fingers on this hand, with 5 fingers on this hand, 5 on this hand, 5 on this hand, and 5 on this end. So let's have a go at counting in steps of 5. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 5 hands have got a total of 25 fingers. So 5 hands, each with 5 fingers, gives me a total of 25. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. So let's see if we can do this one. So we're still working we're working on our 10 times table this time. So we're going to look, one crab has got how many legs? So how many legs has that one crab got? Let's count them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one crab has got 10 legs. So here we put one crab with 10 legs, and it gives us a total of 1 times 10, which equals 10. So we're going to go 10 pin bowling now. Gives you a little bit of a clue as to how many are in each cluster of pins. So 3 bowling lanes have got how many bowling pins? So there's 10 bowling pins here, there's 10 bowling pins here, and there is 10 bowling pins here. So let's count in our tens. We've got 10, 20, 30 bowling pins all together. And to write that as a number sentence, we've got 3 lanes with 10 pins in each lane, which gives us a total of 30 pins altogether. Okay, the final one we're going to look at here. How many weights can you see on the screen? So count up the number of weights that you can see, and then see if you can work out what the total number of kilograms are that we've got in front of us. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weights. Each weight is 10 kilograms, which gives me a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There we go. So let's count them up together. We've just counted in steps of 10. So 5 weights, each weighing 10 kilograms each, gives us a total of 50 kilograms. Well done, everybody. So let's just finish with some recalling multiplication facts for the 10 times table. So here you should be able to write these out in your books and work out the missing numbers. So take some time now, pause the video and have a go at completing those number tracks, and then come back and see the answers and see if you've got them right. So we're going to start with the top one. So we've got the number 40 and then the number 60. And we're going up in steps of 10. So which number is going to come in between 40 and 60? The answer is 50. Well done, everybody. And again, what number is going to come between 70 and 90? And the answer is 80. Well done. Okay, now we'll miss these two out for a second and come back to them. So we've got 30, 40, 50, and I can imagine you all shouting the answer because it is 60. Well done. We just need to work out what comes before 30 and what comes before that number as well. I nearly gave you the answer then. So 30, if we subtract 10, we end up with 20. And if we subtract 10 again, we end up with 10. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Right, finally, this box here, you've actually got the answer somewhere on your board. So see if you can find it. So if we look up here at number 80, the number that comes before it is number 70. Brilliant. Well done. And finally, we've got those 2 tricky numbers in our 10 times table, which are 110 and 120. So just remember, we write it with 100 and then the number 10, and 100 and then the number 20. So for the remainder of your maths lesson today, I would like you to complete these activities. If you pop back to the school website, you will see each of these activities for your different groups. So red and orange, you are going to play a game where you're going to roll the dice, multiply the 2 numbers that you are given, and then find the answer on the grid. You might want to play it with either an older brother or sister or somebody, a grown-up in your house, to see if you can beat them and colour 4 in a row. let me know how you get on with that. Yellow and green team, can you have a go at answering those questions that you can see on the board there? Just make sure you are counting in steps of 10. Write out your 10 times table if that will help you. And finally, blue and purple team, you're going to challenge yourself to try and work out the answers to your 2 times table. So there's loads of activities there for you to practice colouring in twos, writing out your answers and counting the pictures. So have fun, send me your answers, and I hope you do really well. Take care, everyone.